Hello, 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 everybody. It is JJ Kitchen from UGLSeeds.com and UptownGrowLab.video. I hope you're doing well today. It is September 26, 2022. It is Mellow Monday around here, although it's been a pretty busy day. But hey, I had two gummies and I'm about to roll a joint, so let's get to it. Ren Ex Machina, what's up? Tiny Tim, what's going on? Well, I hope everybody had a great day today. It was I think it was actually like 83 degrees out here today. It was warm. Very warm. Bustos, Phoenix in the house. What is up? So, we had the last flower of the most recent Northern Lights. I trimmed one up this morning, but she's way too young. So, we're just going to roll up this joint and start smoking, baby. I hope everybody else had a good weekend. Mine was, generally speaking, pretty mellow. Didn't do much. Just kind of hung out, you know. Did my garden thing. Alright, so I have a little bit of this concentrate left, which I'm just going to knock in here. There's really not much. But I don't want to just throw out the container, you know, without using up the innards. Mr. Manfix. Bustos chopped 5 Primal Punch and 3 ice cream this morning. Nice. Freedom says the Skittles is turning purple. Purple, I say, purple. Very nice. Well, I definitely feel a sneeze coming on. Ooh! Ooh! Dang. Oh, squeeze me. Cleveland. Small tubes in the house. Bum, bum. The rivers of Babylon. So I first saw this movie, The Harder They Come, in the fall of 1974. At the Orson Welles Cinema in Cambridge, Mass. It was pretty fucking amazing. Big Mo in the house. Shane Torney. Okay, I must, Earth Ball! I have a Skywalker OG that is in the grow room. I'll bring her out in a little bit. Kevin Keenan, what's up? Keith M. Had some teeth out and grafted. Ay, 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 ay. Vaping some cereal milk number 2. Now, you see, this joint is just not popping. Happy Rosh Hashanah to my Jewish brothers and sisters. Lashana Tova, as we would say. I just want this joint to light because I want to smoke some flower. Lilac cookies, live bubble hash for Dylan C. Nice. Tell you a crazy New York story because you're in pain? Oh, God. I don't know. I'll have to think of something. Okay, now I think we got it going. Asimov Watts. Oh yeah, you just got to keep the pressure on, you know. Tom K. Oh yeah, this is the Northern Lights that we know and love. No, I just trimmed some this morning, like I was saying, and it's not really totally ready yet, but we do have some furry flowers. Come on. This is the Big Daddy, baby. Bustos is smoking some slurricane. Amazing Jack. So I took some pictures today. You know, we use this these containers. These blunas, they call them, and they are airtight and watertight. And you know, they're nice. They're about 3.5 grams worth. And they have an O-ring seal. And the pictures that I took, because we'll be doing a promotion with them with seeds soon, but I just want to show you the images. Let's see if this works. There we go. So the sour, not the sour, the Northern Lights is the weed that's in there. And that is the product. Airtight steel container. But I do like this, right? And if you haven't seen the rolling papers, that's the new rolling paper box. And those are the papers. Just, you know, in case you're interested. Well, they're great. I mean, we don't list them for sale on the website per se, but we'll be doing giveaways with them. And actually, one of my mushroom bags, I don't want to jinx it, but finally seems to be filling up with mycelium for my magic mushies. You'll buy 10, Stelthor? Well, if you really want 10 of them, you better hit me up, B. I have them if you want them. You're feeling the chocolate bar, Kevin? Coolio. Old school. John Frank songs. Stelthor. The eagle has landed. Oh boy. The gummies are kind of closing in my brain. I don't think I've ever smoked Pink Kush. I've heard of it. Dabby the house elf. You'll put their sports size. Well, it's not. I don't know if it's that big unless your kids are really small, bro. Because it's not. They do have bigger ones, but I wasn't going to spend on that. So this is, you know, compared to a lighter, it's about the diameter, a little smaller than the diameter of a lighter, or the length, you know what I mean. Ronnie Valley. Keith M. The strain is heavy in cacao, so you're beat. Well, go to sleep. Pink shirts. You were smoking earlier today, Blue Moon. That's cool. 1 Wild 10 and 2 5 Chiba Chews. Oh, dude, Chiba Chews. So I had 2 of the 10s, the Wild 10s, about half an hour ago, I would say. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe 40 minutes ago. I mean, I've got kind of a tolerance to them, and I ate before I ate them, but they definitely do have an effect. They're quite good. I don't know. What do the Wild gummies go for in Nevada? Now, the Chiba Chews, Pink Kush was pheno hunted on Vancouver Island long ago. Ah. Taste Buds is mega popular in Colorado. Interesting. Well, apparently, as of October 1st, there's no travel restrictions to go to Canada from the States. So I suspect my wife and I will be heading up to Vancouver to eat some good Chinese food. 75 degrees in Oregon right now. Well, let's see what it is here. I don't think it's that warm. Ah, 74. It got up to 84 today. Legalize freedom. $17 for a pack of 10. That's not bad at all. In Cali, it was $16 before taxes. Here, it's like 25 or 30 bucks, tax included, I think. You try the infused mushroom chocolate bar. Oh, you should definitely find a nice weekend to do the mushrooms, bro. Yeah, Stang, I was really kind of, I was pleasantly surprised about the Wild gummies. They're quite good. I mean, they're the best gummies I've had, I mean, I think, that are multi-state. I did have some from Verano, like 4 years ago, which were excellent. Nice trippy reefer clouds in the sky. Bongs up, Bustos. 83 where Blue Moon is. It hit 102 in Arizona today. Yikes. You spelled chili wrong? It's okay. It's okay. So my wife is all charged up about going to Pasadena in February. So she's trying to figure out 6 months ahead what we're going to do with the dog. Just relax. When we get there, we get there. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, the Wilds, you know, for... now, I did buy some... Actually, when I went to the store... I got something which I've never seen before. Black licorice chew. Now, I'm a big black licorice fan, but these were pretty dense. I mean, I'm afraid what few teeth I have left may find their way out of my mouth after I start on this thing. So, we'll see. We're going to do a video of gummies and edibles, taste testing them and so on. 92 and dry. Arizona in the house, Gary Garcia. So, you know, we dropped this new strain review today, the Cherry Dosey Dose. We combined it with a buy one get one free or buy 10 get 10 BOGO on the cherry pie seeds. Now we had a problem today, and I think we're going to get it fixed, but something's up with our website editor. So when you go to the website, the seeds website, you will see some specials on the front of the page, but I'm unable to update them so far. I'll probably be able to do it by the end of the week, but it's a clusterfuck. I was trying to deal with it for half the day. It was just maddening. Thank God I did a lot of work before then. But just let it melt in your mouth. Well, that's the plan. Truth to the body, natural design. Thank you, bro. Thank you. We try. We try. We don't always succeed. Can't make everybody happy all the time, but you know, you got to do what you can do. But the plants are looking good. I just need some. I need some more room. Oh, I said I was going to show you that Skywalker. So let's check out the tent. What's mine? So here we are. So this right down here, that's the Skywalker. Right? She's in a small container, number 2. But so that is the bottom of the tent. And then if we get over here, we got more going on. So we got a full house here, you know. And I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Slurricane tonight. Well, I'm glad you like the music, Ron. I am blazing on some Northern Lights number 5. You know, sometimes you try and figure out what to play, and it can get overwhelming if you let it, you know. Hydrate, folks. Hydrate. $97 and miserable. Hot air, at least. Oh. To help the gummies along, you're smoking some Lemon Walker OG, as your father used to say, muy sabroso. Muy delicioso. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. We try, brother. We try. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Lemon G from Organic Genetics. The real Ohio Lemon G. Nice. Ohio Outdoors. Sweet, man. Cannabis. I thought about taking a hit off that cannabis, but it's okay. Sheesh. Grape sorbet and Donny Burger. Oh man, I'm definitely starting to feel something. Thank goodness. It's going to explode. Is there going to be a Halloween contest? Oh, haha, good question, bro. Red Devil 666. What's cooking? Mara's not here, right? So, and last year was kind of a bust. There were two folks who dressed up. And I don't think we could, and we had a problem with getting through with one of them. I can't remember all the details. It's all a fucking blur to me. Because if I'm not mistaken, I had some fungus that night. What a shock. The gummies, man. The gummies are definitely landing on me, baby. For sure. Lonesome Path. Halloween makes medicated caramel apples. Man, I used to love caramel apples. Not the red candy apples, but the caramel ones. I never understood the candy apples. It's so fucking hard. Whew. Oh, I dressed out like a vampire. I had a skeleton, right? I had a skull face on. Well, I'm supposed to get a new, a light up backdrop, but it's not come through yet, so. You overdid it with the chocolate? Oh boy. Thank you, Stelthor. I just hate using makeup. It's a fucking mess. Anybody who uses it on the regular, you have my admiration for having to deal with that shit. Alright, we've been here before. No. Alright. A little 1970s nostalgia for the old fucks in the room. Michigan boy. Mandy Stone, you can barely see, you're so high. Yeah, you should just kind of chill, bro. Resurrection Prophet. Right, Dennis invented candy apples. That and saltwater taffy, right? Far from home. I'm too far from home. I was too far from home. 4 blocks from my fucking apartment. It's funny, right? You gotta go back to work to see us all. See you later, buddy. Medicated caramels are great. Some good Outer Banks saltwater taffy. I used to get mine up at Lake Mackinac Island in Michigan and on Martha's Vineyard. They're easy to make once you have the cannabis, I have no doubt. Well, I've got medicated ghee, I've got oil, I need to make some tincture though. I mean, Bob Seger, I saw him once. It was good. Flashdance. In the witness, JC. Lewis Cook, what up? Nice places to visit. Well, you know, when I was a kid, I went to summer camp up in northern Michigan. I'm near Traverse City. And it was a month-long camp session. Or 2 months, depending how badly your parents want to get rid of you. And they would have like a 5-day or 4 or 5-day camping expedition. They'd go up to, I think Silver Lake it was, all these spring-fed lakes that were so fucking clear you could see to the bottom of the water and icy fucking cold. And you camped out for a couple of nights, you know. Ate horrible food, you know, got bug bit, you know, the usual shit. Raining like crazy off the lake. Wow. Good night, Sean Green. Sour Claws. Smith Cannabis Co. I think I'm going to have to roll another joint. Lost in my own little world there, guys. I know you can relate. If you go camping, you'll be sure to make some medicated s'mores. You know, I had s'more when I was in California a couple weeks ago. And it was a perfect s'more. It was fucking amazing. Everything was just done perfecto. Oh, yeah, and I used to live on a spring-fed lake. It wasn't as clean. There was a lot more algae and weeds. But, yeah, those lakes, you could water ski and you'd see the bottom of the lake between your legs. It was pretty fucking amazing. What's up next? Oh, Foghat. Slow ride. Zoning. The Inventor Scratches Sniff app. There actually is, you know, I did, there was a guy he got someone to make a pretty accurate representation. I actually have a headspace for a cannabis perfume, but it just didn't go anywhere. It just didn't go anywhere. So, we are going to smoke some Peeled Out. Now, I did a review of this. It'll be up next week, probably. This is from 50 Fold. Let's see if we can get a better picture of it here. What the fuck? You know, you're slowing me down here, buddy. Oh, this is a great song. I think. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Oops. Not sure what's going on here. Sometimes it takes a minute to kind of get connected, you know? There we go. Okay. So, it's probably a bit backwards, but this is Peeled Out. It's from 50 Fold. They're a producer out here in Washington State. The numbers on this, total THC, 22.15%. CBD is negligible. Total cannabinoids 25.37. Now it's like I said, I did a review of it earlier, so I don't have that much left out of the 8th. But it is very, very tight flower, really very dense, and you get an eighth of an ounce, 3.5 grams for it lists for $40. If you order online, you get a 10% discount. Now, and I don't know if you can stack that with other discounts that you may have at this particular store. I got this at a place called Dockside. They've got a number of shops around the city of Seattle. Anyways, it's quite good. Most of the product that the chap from 50 Fold runs is pretty fire. Walter Williams in the house. Ooh. It is smoking, baby. All right. All right. Your dogs are going crazy. Is the weather bad? Yeah, crying's very nice. Very nice. And I got some of this Northern Lights I might just toss in there. But let's see what's next on the queue here. I actually saw her in a very small club. You know, I hear this all the time. No. I think this came out when I was a junior in high school. And if I'm not mistaken, the LP, the disc itself, came wrapped in a pair of women's panties that were made out of, they were made out of fucking handy wipes. That's the material they use for these panties. And they put the LP, the album, and so it's a 12-inch record stuffed inside these. The panties act as part of a sleeve. I mean, it was bizarre. I mean, you talk about fucking, you know, misogyny and shit. I mean, what the fuck? Anyways, there we go. Carl! Dude, you gotta get me contact shit, bro. Just hit me up on IG. Uptown Grow Lab. Cheers. You think it's being played on 1,000 radio stations? I don't know. Not at the same time. Once upon a time it was. See, this weed, the peeled out smokes generally, very evenly, slowly. Cheers, Big Mo. £15 by yourself. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. No biggie. In your own time, buddy. I'll be here. You heard 2 weeks ago on the Chicago station. Oh, it definitely gets airplay. It definitely gets airplay. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think that many stations play it at once. But you're right. I mean, I've heard it on Sirius. You know, it's a great song. It's a great fucking tune. People that do well, they'll help you smoke it, right? They may not help you cut it, but they'll help you smoke it, bro. You've done 8.5 pounds? Fuck me. That is a lot of flour. Busto says, I wish I was there to help you, Carl. Oof. This has got a real, like, kind of gassy grasp. Leave. Yeah. TSO in the house. Oh yeah, man. So hard. Okay. The most I pay for an ounce now, maybe $2.50 if it was really fucking primo weed. It's hard to say. Mr. Manford, you know, dude, 2 plants and 1.5 ounces total. I'd get those kind of numbers all the time, bro. I don't get a lot of weight. I just don't. It's the way I grow, I guess. But, you know, the plants that, like, I get nice buds. I got no real complaints when it comes to quality. Could there be a little bit more? Yeah, maybe. But, you know, you're always, when you grow weeds, and I think everybody who's on chat knows what I'm talking about, you're always looking for the fucking Holy Grail. Some people are lucky enough to find their own personal Holy Grail. For me, it's pretty much Northern Lights, but you know, we keep trying other stuff. Change is a wonderful thing. Differences are a wonderful thing. Carl's biggest trees, 2.5 pounders. Wow, that's crazy, bro. Very impressive. How much for mushrooms in the PNW? You know what, man? I've never really bought them in the PNW. I mean, Longlegs gave me like 10 grams with some weed that I picked up from him. So I didn't have a discrete price for that. I mean, I paid $200 while I lived here from other sources for an ounce. But I got this bags that are going, so hopefully I won't even have to worry about that. I can grow my own fucking fungi. The color of money. Chem D for CSO. Yeah, well, I could smoke that as well. Or some sour D. For sure. But the Northern Lights, you know, it's just fucking good weed. You know. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Somebody wanted to hear this the other night. Shroom should always be free. Acid too. Well, you know what? Not happy with the grow bags. You know, I have 4 grow bags. 2 5 pounds and 2 3 pounds, I think. So I don't know if anybody knows what these mushroom grow bags are like. They're like a sealed bag, right? And then you have a syringe that when you get your spores and you inject it in a port and you cover it up. There's a two-way air patch above, so it gets some air in there. But you just let this thing sit, and I was told that the method that I was using was going to be a minute. It's going to be at least 45 days, at least. So I got this, nothing happened. I got this big chunk in the middle of the 5-pound bag of substrate. There's a big, hard chunk of mycelia. So I was like, well, it wasn't doing anything. It was kind of inert, right? So I kind of massaged it through the plastic, and I didn't breach the plastic at all of the bag, and crushed it as much as I could, and then kind of shuffled it a little bit, and then put it back in the closet, and now it's starting to get white, starting to do what it's supposed to do. So we'll see. I mean, the small ones, it's a mixed bag. I think one's contaminated. The other one looks like it's something's going on. So we'll see. Emoji King Chem Dog was for $4.25 an ounce. Huh. You want to grow? Well, you know, Jordan and the Islands, they got Sweet Island Skunk. I think that's one of their trademark strains. Ah, well, yeah. So, like I say, I'm experimenting with it because I don't really have the space. My wife would fucking kill me if I set up a fucking mushroom tub. You know what I mean? It's enough that I got all this other shit going on. However, we do have like a bedroom that, you know, there's a lot of crap in there. So I can put them in the closet in there and they can do their thing. Sweet Island Skunk. Yeah, I think that's from Jordan of the Islands. Or it may be, actually, it may be Breeder Steve. I'm not sure. There you go, TSO. There you go. Your product is small. I've been hearing that my whole fucking life. Lareco, what up, brother? Okay, growing crap. Well, this is for the dung-loving mushroom. But you seem to be able to get spores from magic mushrooms just about anywhere, and they're not that expensive. I think a 10 or 12 cc syringe, which is fucking huge. It's like $30 or $20. I can't remember what. And the bag itself, I think, was about, I want to say, $40 or $50. So you're talking a $100 investment. If it works, awesome. Because there should be enough stuff in there to get multiple harvests off of this. Wall Street. And they used to sell it on Jamaica and Chase Plaza. So if you lived in New York in the 80s, and if you worked downtown, Chase Plaza was kind of like a little drug supermarket in the area in back of the Chase Plaza area. They had this like, there was an Alexander Calder stable there. People were fucking slinging weed and blow, and you know, it wasn't like the Washington Square Park. It was a lot more discreet, but it was still going on. That's when ounces were $6.50. For sure, for sure. Yes, you can email us at uptowngrowlab@gmail.com, and you can also visit the website uglseeds.com. Like I said, there's a little bit of we have an editing snafu because of the fucking the software provider, the hosting company. So we'll get that worked out though. So not to worry. You got two houses next to each other and you're all fenced in. You have a complex, bro. You have the compound. Maybe, Mr. Manfix. I don't know enough about it, and I don't have any. There are horses around here, actually. So, and you know, the PNW is renowned for its fungus. It's moldy out here. It's fucking moldy. There's spores everywhere, gosh darn it. That's why I always have a fucking runny nose. Emoji King, this music is the one tape you had in your old van. Oh my god. No, we're not going to listen to that. It is your compound, right? Yeah, it is pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I'm going to make a vegetable garden next spring. Well, over the winter. You can't wait to get out of Boston. Where are you moving to, Emoji? 6 feet stick built all around. Well, you know, we got to redo the front of our fence. We do have a fence all the way around our property, but regardless, the rabbits... Oh! Unk. Okay. Yo. Hey, man, let me turn up the volume. There we go. Happy Monday. Tweezy is in the house for Mellow Monday.
What up, what up, what up? What up, y'all? What up, bro? What's going on?
It's just getting elevated, bro. You know, it was warm here today. It was like 83 or 84, I think. So I'm just I did a lot of work, and I'm just getting hammered. I had a couple of gummies, and I'm smoking my second joint, and I'm feeling no pain.
Ice and numb.
Yeah, well, I was dealing with computers for a good part of the afternoon, and I didn't get anywhere, so I was really fucking annoyed and frustrated and pissed. But, you know, the weed makes it go away, at least temporarily, so I'm not complaining.
Right.
You know? But, yeah, that's really, you know, just kind of hanging out. I am smoking something called Peeled Out. It is a cross of banana... What is it? I can't read it. Banana Punch crossed with Beach Wedding.
Beach Wedding.
Yeah, and it actually, you know, for once, I've actually picked up a banana kind of terp in it when I did the dry toke.
Right.
And it's good. I mean, it's good weed. This guy grows good weed. This company.
Nice. That's what's up. What's up with that cat, Uncle Fuego, or whatever?
Oh, Freddie Fuego. Well, you know, I spent a bunch of time with him. I toured his facility like 2 or 3 times, I think. We shot a couple of videos together. But, you know, when push came to shove, you know, we asked them if they would help sponsor the book. And they kind of blew us off. So I was like, all right, well, that's cool. You know, you don't owe me anything. It's all good. You know, I was just kind of annoyed, you know, but they're great. I mean, you know.
Not bad for asking. I didn't know.
No, it's all good. Well, Ben, the guy, the main grower, his partner is Macklemore's brother. So they're pretty connected. They got money. They got financing. And they're sort of like, I honestly got to tell you, I haven't smoked any of their weed in about 2 years, since probably before the pandemic, I think, you know, actually, now that you mention it, Tweez, I think the last time I was up at their facility that January or February, before the pandemic, 2020. I did a tour and shot some video. I never got a chance to put it together, though, but yeah, and we drove out. He rolled me a blunt. We smoked up. But yeah, that just kind of, you know, they gave us content to use if we wanted to use, so I can't really complain that they didn't, you know, restrict us on if we wanted to use it. We didn't, but we had it if we wanted to. But yeah, I haven't smoked any of their weed for fucking ever. They're very high end, very high end. I actually think some of their 8s are like $60-65. Right?
Okay.
That's like cookies numbers, you know. I mean, they just get
Right.
crazy numbers for their shit from what I see. But people love the brand. They love that brand, you know.
Right.
Right? Doesn't hurt that Michael Che wears your fucking branded sweatshirt around. You know what the fuck? It's all good,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, after something, whatever the plan, so.
The plants. The plants are. I need a couple of 5 talls. You know, I'm waiting. By the end of the week, I'll probably take down another 4 or 5 plants. And I got some plants that definitely need to get into bigger homes. I got this Skywalker. Is it a Skywalker? I think it's a Skywalker or Starfighter. It's a Starfighter. I can't remember what the fuck it is. One of those two. It's beautiful, bro. She's in a 2 and should be in a 10, but I'll put her in a 5. You know.
Right.
And you know, otherwise everything's Mondays are the days when I hit the plants with the potions, with the teas. Like the veg, I hit them with the fish protein and the silica. And if I have some worm castings, some liquid castings as well. And then in the other room, I do the Build-A-Soil, Build-A-Bud tea, and I hit them with that. That's what I do every Monday. Other than that, it's just add water, you know. So, and the plants that are about to be chopped, I just give them water. I don't put any. It's all minerals, you know.
Right.
So they don't need that. The soil is pretty rich. You know, I really do. I don't have a fucking specific kind of routine in terms of reconditioning the soil, but there's all kinds of good shit that's getting put in all these cans. So, you know, they're doing well. They're doing well. So yeah, if I can get another 10 plants out of this veg room into flowering room, which I will be able to do probably by the end of the first week of October. Then I can maybe start thinking about popping some more beans. Ha 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 ha!
Right.
You know, but I do have an embarrassment of riches. I mean, these plants are super fucking healthy, and I just have really good feelings about them, about what's going to happen with all these groups of 5, basically. Some 4, some 6, but a bunch of different shit. You know, and it's interesting seeing what differences there are. So.
Right. Wow. Nice salad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Because I have a lot of, I mean, like the purple churro, right? I've got at least a half a dozen of those plants that are flowering out now, maybe even 8. They're not all going to hit. They're not all going to be chopped at the same time because I went in. They were staggered a little bit, a couple of them. But you know, regardless, you know, for 3 weeks I'll be chopping purple churros. You know, I think I got a total of 8 of them. But then you know you got some other things. You know, I got probably about 3 or 4 crunches and 3 or 4 Northern Lights, and then we get into the GMO and the pineapple chunk and that shit. You know, the more mainstream stuff. So those are the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do. Because some of them, I think it's the pineapple chunk is just huge. She was huge. You would think that she would have been a male, but no, she's a female. But she's a Amazon, man. Total Amazon. But hey, you know. It's good, and I got all these Malawi Panama crosses. I got 8 of those in there that are flowering out now, and they're bushes. They're all sitting on top of the number of the Home Depot 5-gallon buckets. That's where they're sitting under the one of the LEDs,
Ooh.
just spreading out.
Yeah.
You know, and they were out, and
I could imagine.
yeah, and when they were outdoors, you know, for a good 6 or 8 weeks, so they got some strong trunks. I don't think they're going to have huge buds because of they're sativas and they don't really throw off big cones usually. But
Right.
regardless, they're going to be real interesting. You know, I will have I'll have it in quantity, so it'll be kind of fun to see what it's like. You know.
Yeah. Curious to see how long it takes too.
Well, yeah, exactly, exactly. And I kept them all together. You know, I didn't stagger them. They all went in as one happy family, so they'll all be coming down at the same time.
Mm.
You know, there are some, like the Northern Lights and the Crunches. Those are sort of like standbys, right? I just kind of have those constantly in the background. It's like my white noise to everything else. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's looking good, looking good.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. Did you ever run the what happened with the Malawi and the Northern Lights?
So, yeah. Well, that's actually, it's funny that we had the Malawi with the Northern Lights from Bodie, and then we crossed out with the Northern Lights #5, and that's what we call the snood, Grandma's snood.
Right.
I'll probably run that again in the winter. Like I'll probably crack those beans in late October, because the ones that I grew out a bunch of them, but they all got heavily seeded. So I wasn't really able. I smoked. There was some that was smoking, and it was good, but I really need to get less seeded flowers to really make a proper judgment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, my battery just dropped. Okay, hang on a second, man. Hang on, people. I just got to change the battery on the camera. It happens sometimes. We get so heated up in here, you know. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's see. Are we back? We're back. Yay. Oh man, oh Shevitz. So yeah, I mean it's I forgot what I was talking about. So what the fuck? I can't keep shit straight.
Nah, you was talking about the snood.
Yeah. So I think the ones that did grow, they were like lanky girls. And again, not super heavy yielding, but I want to run them again. And I've got a number. I have a Panama cross of the Bangui haze. I got one of those, and I don't know if it's a fellow or a female. So we'll find out. But I got some more beans of that, so I'm going to crack some more of that shit as well. So we'll mix it up. We're going to mix it up for sure.
That one female.
Right.
Yeah, perfect blend of the two.
Exactly. And I did, there was a Malawi that's a short Malawi. So I separated her seeds out. So I may fuck with her as well. Probably not the fall, maybe in the spring. But I want to run some strawberry cough. I want to do a bunch of other shit. So
Right.
So and I got a couple purple tie that look amazing. In the tents. For sure.
No, I purple tried to run a whole pack of that.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Asimov Watt says Bangui is nice. It's a nice smoke. I just took 2 down. I love it. Nice, bro. Nice.
Nice. Salute. How long did it take? Did it take anywhere from like 11 to 13 weeks?
Asimov, how long did it take you to flower it out? How long did you flower her out for? Or them out, I should say. Just put it in the chat, bro. Emoji King, tie stick. Yeah, well, the days of tie stick. Michael McDermott, cheers.
MCD, what up, bro?
Cheers, Carl. Oh, man, I'm coughing my fucking brains out here. So it's about that time, my man. Tell us where we can find you. I know where I can find you, but tell the folks.
Oh, good. Man, Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Uncle Tweezy. You can find me on Instagram at Zito617.
Sweet. Asimov said it took 10 weeks at 12:12.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
nice.
cool.
That's a reasonable amount of time for sure for a good sativa like that, without a doubt. You can find us at Uptown Grow Lab just about everywhere. Don't forget if you're interested in genetics, uglseeds.com is where it's at. You got to probe around the website a little bit to find some of the specials. We had a little technical issues with that site, so we'll get it wrapped up. But just feel free to explore. Otherwise, have a great night. We will see you on Wednesday. Tweez will be here for Hump Day, and right, and stay lifted, roll your bongs, charge your sleeves, light your vapes. Please be kind. We love you.